Welcome to the USA premier event, the Grand Knockout Tournament. We're coming to you from North Staffordshire, England, at Alton Towers, the famed amusement park, which usually serves as a child's paradise. But today it has been transformed into a medieval playground for both celebrities and the royal family.
Hi, I'm Hal Linden. I'm going to be your host for this, the Grand Knockout Tournament. Now, you may be wondering why I'm dressed like this. I'm not too sure myself, but I can tell you that I intend to maintain my dignity through it all. Now, the story is that 400 years ago, this very day, an English gentleman named Lord Knock created a grand tournament of games for which he enlisted participants from throughout the kingdom. And each team was captained by a royal knight. Well, the attempt today is to recreate that great tournament. Our royal captains are indeed royal, all members of the royal family. One team will be captained by Prince Edward, who is the producer of this event. One team will be captained by Princess Anne, one team by Prince Andrew, and one by the Duchess of York, who we in America know as Fergie. And the members of the team are all celebrities from all around the world. There are a lot of famous English names, yes, but a lot of names and faces that you back in America will recognize, and we're going to meet a lot of them. And to help us meet them, we have a couple of celebrities in their own right, the very lovely Miss Jennifer O'Neill and the beautiful Helen Shaver. I like these costumes. You like these costumes? I'll tell you one thing about them. You can always tell the boys from the girls. You know what I mean?
I like the romance.
The romance, yes. Have you seen a lot of celebrities around?
Yeah, actually, yes. Christopher Reeves, John Travolta, Tom Jones, very many.
Maybe we can get to talk to them. How about you?
Well, I've had a few very interesting talks already, and perhaps some royal secrets will wing their ways across our air.
Okay, we're working on it. So let's return to days when knights were bold and most damsels were indeed in distress. To our friends at the BBC and to Lord Knock, let the games begin.
Hear ye, hear ye. Lord Knock of Alton will now open the games.
This Grand Knockout Tournament is based on a television program which has become something of an institution in Britain. It began back in 1966 as a competition between different towns. The BBC called it It's a Knockout, and soon there were knockout games all over Europe. The Prince Edward himself attended a knockout game, and it was then that he had the idea to stage this Grand Knockout Tournament for charity. Now here are Lord and Lady Knock to open the games.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, and lowly ranks of rather grubby but enthusiastic rabble. Myself and the fair Lady Knock bid you a warm welcome to the Grand Knockout Tournament. On this day, by noble decree, we call forth the mighty from this and many lands to compete in games whose grandeur, glory, and overwhelming silliness will be forever remembered. For the entertainment of us all, let you fall repeatedly on your bottoms this day. But first and foremost, I would like you to bid welcome to the four teams led by four members of our gracious royal family. His Royal Highness, the Grand Young Duke of York, marching his troops to the top of the hill and wherever else he can in aid of the World Wildlife Fund.
Prince Andrew's green team is laden with celebrities, including Margot Kidder, John Travolta, and Monty Python's Michael Palin.
And Her Royal Highness, the fair Duchess of York, leading forth her heroes on behalf of the International Year of Shelter for the Homeless.
The Duchess of York has an energetic team which includes Meatloaf, Jane Seymour, and America's prize skier Tamara McKinney.
Rabble, rabble. His Royal Highness, the tantalizingly eligible Prince Edward, coaxing courage.
Prince Edward is the mastermind of today's games. Any wonder his team includes Olympic athletes, even Superman himself, Christopher Reeve, with whom we'll be speaking a bit later.
And Her Royal Highness, the fair Princess Royal, spurring on her champions for the Save the Children Fund.
Princess Anne has recently been rewarded with the title the Princess Royal for her charity work. The team will be led today by Chicago Bear Walter Payton. Now, no knockout would be complete without the BBC's Stuart Hall, who has been hosting Knockout for 20 years.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have now distributed your favors. I shall then ask the team captains. First of all is Royal Highness the Duke of York.
Yes?
Your motley crew, sir. Can you describe them in a few words?
We are excellent, fighting fit, raring to go, and we have the most amazing mascot, which nobody else has got, called a panda, to support us on our way.
And, of course, Nigel Mansell, Annika Rice, and they call themselves this morning the Animals. Does it still hold true?
Absolutely.
The pandas, not the animals, the pandas.
Well, you know.
Thank you, sir, and good luck. And now, no. Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of York, Mum, how is the state of your health? Because it was inclement this morning, I'm afraid.
It's very good, thank you very much. But everyone else is going to suffer after we win.
Will the throat hold out?
Oh, of course it will hold out.
Now, what are the ace cards that you're holding, Mum?
Well, we don't have any cards because basically we're the best. We're the best blue bandits there are. Okay?
Give me an L. L. Give me a U. U. Give me an E. E. What do you got? Big Bad Blue Bandit.
Meatloaf and Pam Stevenson. And now.
I don't know what that was.
The undoubted favourites to win the tournament, His Royal Highness the Prince Edward, sir.
Oh, favourites, are we? Ah, well, that's because we've got a pretty good team. They're all... And they're all fit.
The Tudor book is have you at 6-4 against.
Well, that sounds pretty good odds. That sounds pretty good.
But it looks a very, very strong team, laden with, I see, Olympic athletes like Steve Cram, Tessa Sanderson, Sarah Hardcastle. How do you account for this apparent ringing of your team?
No, not at all. No ringing at all. No, it was just the way the cookie crumbled.
We shall now move on then. Good luck!
What are we going for?
Go, go, go! Yeah!
Such ferocity have they shown, the three royals. I approach Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal with some trepidation, Mum. What are your tactics?
Oh, very cool, calm, collected.
All this quasi-excitement doesn't really matter a damn to you, then?
No, we're the strong, silent types.
The strong, silent types. Is that going to describe your tactics, strong and silent on the games, or will there be excitement let loose eventually?
No, not until later, when we won.
And this is how she approaches her games all the time, constant in the thought of winning. Could you possibly describe one or two of your team, like Emlyn Hughes? He's hardly laid back.
No, this is a team effort. I describe them as the Red Perils.
The Red Perils. Have you a war cry for us, Mum?
No, I told you we're the strong, silent type.
The strong, silent type.
That's stage and screen star Kevin Kline.
Silent.
Yes.
And there's Jackie Stewart on the Princess's team.
Thank you. Good luck to you. Good luck. And thank you very much. A round of applause for the 14s. Come on.
Hopefully everyone will approach these games with the same dignity and solemnity as the Princess Royal. Hopefully. Incidentally, there will be 9 games played today. Each game will be scored separately. The team amassing the most points or the most humiliation will be the winner. The big winner, of course, the 4 charities represented.
My lords, ladies, and gentlemen, the first game in the Grand Knockout Tournament is Call Out the Guards.
Our first game, Call Out the Guard, is a test of strength for each team.
Call out the guard!
The idea is to pull their cannon to safety by turning a capstan while jumping over a rope. Sound easy? Take a look at these costumes.
The red team on the joker. So it's Cliff Richard attaching the rope to the cannon. Cliff Richard running back. And over the capstan, Kevin Klein, Jackie Stewart, and Emlyn Hughes. For the Princess Royal. And for the yellow team of Prince Edward, everything is color-coded, of course, in this great knockout tournament. Eddie Grant, Peter Blake, Duncan Dutew, and the blue team, the Duchess of York. Brian Cooper, Steve Cawthon, champion George, Viv Richards, leaping over the capstan athletically. And finally, on the green team, for the Duke of York, George Lazenby, Gary Lineker, the greatest footballer in the world, Michael Palin. The Reds on the joker, if they win, of course. As you know, knockout buffs, the points automatically double. And they're winning. The Reds are winning. The back wheels of the cannon over the line. When the front wheels are over, Her Royal Highness the Princess Anne fires the cannon. Fires the cannon. We're waiting for Prince Edward to fire his cannon. One more pull, sir. One more pull and over. And it's... And the Princeton. They celebrate. Gary Lineker's got his skirt tight. Oh! And he's showing his drawers. Gary Lineker. Lineker. Oh! Maybe it's the case.
I guess the great football players of England wear pantyhose too.
Okay. Well, this is what...
Earlier, we ran into stage and screen star Kevin Klein.
What has happened to this brilliant career?
You'll see a lot of careers, damaged careers today. Almost everybody who's not working is over here trying to being a photo opportunist, I guess.
But it's all in the name of charity.
It's in the name of charity, and it's also sort of an interesting sort of hands across the water, or probably be hands in the water later on today.
By the time we get through with this.
If you've seen all the pools that we're going to be subjected to. It's very interesting, though, to realize sort of what is fundamentally sick about the British sense of humor. And what their idea of fun is. It's very different from ours, as I think you'll see.
This is the country that has given us Noel Coward.
Yeah.
Yes, and to think that...
It's amazing.
They can come
also
up with
give
stuff
us this.
like this, yeah.
Kind of scary.
Which team are you on?
I'm on Princess Anne's team.
Princess Anne's team.
And we're going to win.
We're going to win for the glory
No, we're going to lose.
We're going to lose.
I don't know what we're going to do. Walter Payton's not feeling very well, so I think we're in deep trouble.
Well, it was wonderful seeing you, and good luck in
a fellow American.
Good luck in the resurrection of your career.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope this is the beginning of possibly the end.
Well, everyone's still having a grand time. Now, looking at our scoreboard after the first event, Call Out the Guard, the Princess Royal's red team for the Save the Children charity has taken the lead with 8 points. Now it's time for the first heat of the Asda Marathon. Brave representatives of each team shimmy across a pole over icy water, while opposing team members pelt them with hams and cheeses. Guiding us through the marathon will be the BBC's Les Dawson and Sue Pollard.
My lord,
yes,
'tis yours, I believe.
'Tis now an enterprise that will warm the tribes with peril as they convey themselves across this pole over turgid waters full of BBC piranha fish, otherwise known as officials. What a wondrous team we have. First of all, the winsome Toya Wilcox. What think of this peril?
Well, we've been training in shark-infested waters, so we're pretty calm about this.
Yes, so you've worked for London Weekend, over there. And next we have Barry McGuigan, a man of pugilist. This is quite a different kettle of fish for you, Barry. What think of thou chances, my boy?
Well, I was going to get over the other side without Tom throwing the ham at me. He hit me twice this morning in practice, so I'm just waiting to get over here. And if I don't get over, I'm going to get him and draw him.
Well, you could call it an ambush. Sorry about that, Barry. Christopher Reeve. A man who flies in most of his films, but this time he's not had a drink. How do you think
I'm in trouble here. This is not my element.
Oh, he's not your element. Well, that was straight to the point. Over there, Christopher. Last but never least, Steve Cram. Man with the fastest closed pegs in the world. Now, what do you think, Steve?
Well, I think I'm definitely going to go in.
Well, yeah, I think you're going to go in, man. Right, take your places, please. On the groaning table is that wonderful man from the valleys who sings those wonderful songs. A man who has graced our byways as a minstrel. Tom Jones. It looks like an overdue bank statement. And the ever-lovely Jenny Agatha. With your permission, Lord Knock, may I commence the marathon?
3, 2, 1.
No. And they're off.
Here we go. Come along, Mistress.
Oh, she's doing very well, Toya.
Excuse me.
Very well, dear. Well done. Oh, splendid. Splendid. Yes.
Oh,
well done, my lad. Yes, well done. Come on, Barry, you can do it.
Next one.
You wait. You must have to be a disadvantage. Oh. Come on, Christopher. Think of an Oscar for this. You can do it. Oh, he's wonderful. Steve. What an excellent movement. Oh, you can do it, Steve. Oh, no. Come on, Toya. Wonderful. Come on. Look at the agility there in those legs. Muscles, I tell you. Oh. Well done. This time, Barry, you can do it, Barry. Come on, Barry. Barry, come on. You're not there for comic relief. Come on, Barry. Sure you can do it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Barry. Not much longer to go. Oh, no. And it's Christopher Reeve again with a lovely leg action. Ripping tightly to the pole. No wonder this man is a Superman. Well done, hey! From the colonies.
You'll be delighted to know, my lord, the yellow team scored 4.
Coming up next, we'll talk with America's premier halfback, Walter Payton. Stay with us. We're back at the Grand Knockout Tournament. Yesterday, I had a chance to speak with Chicago Bear halfback Walter Payton.
In training?
Yes, I've been in training for about ever since May.
Just for this event?
Not for this.
No?
It doesn't. I tell you what, regardless of how hard you train, it won't help you here.
It won't help you
Not
here?
at all.
No? Which event are you set to do? Or have you been assigned your...
Well, I have 3 of them, but I think the one that's going to be the most tedious is knocking down the knights, because you're blindfolded and these guys are placed up, and you have this big ball that weighs about twice as much as you do, and you got to push it to knock them down.
It's like bowling.
But you got to realize the ball comes back and you can't see it. So, and you got somebody telling you which way to go and all, but I'll be glad when it's over.
Which team are you on?
I'm on Princess Anne's.
Princess Anne's team,
Yes.
for the benefit of?
The Save the Children.
Save the Children Fund. I hear you're coming up to your final year at Chicago, huh?
Maybe. Right now, the NFL is possibly coming out with 2 more expansion teams, and my dream and my hope is to own one of those franchises.
Do you ever think back in Chicago you'd be cavorting about the English countryside, knocking down knights?
No, not at all.
They're generally trying to knock you down, is that it?
That's true. This is somewhat
and nobody
different for
run
me.
interference in front of the knights. No?
Nobody tell me which way to go, but I tell you, a lot of times I'm running blindfolded. So hopefully I can just keep that ball, I can have a feel for it. Maybe that's what I should do tonight. I should blindfold myself and walk through the walls.
There you go.
And now, good people of Alton, prepare yourselves for merriment with McDonald Restaurant's Knock a Night.
This is the game Walter was referring to, Knock a Night. I see he's discussing strategy with the Princess and Kevin Kline.
With me on stage, the divine Fiona Fullerton. Well, now, you have a little megaphone with you.
Absolutely. Can you hear me, Gary?
Can we hear me, Gary? So I go down and find out who Gary is. You've already seen him this afternoon in a partial state of disrobement. But welcome again, a round of applause for Gary Lineker. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Gary Lineker has the big black bag in front of him, and before him he has knights to knock down, 8 knights, and the only way he can do it is by obeying the lovely Fiona's instruction. But first of all, we have another joker, the second royal joker. A little applause, please, for the Duchess of York.
The joker effectively doubles the score, but it must be played before the game begins. Here, the Duchess of York is playing a joker for her blue team.
Well, okay, you've seen the challenge. Gary Lineker puts on the helmet. Paul, Daniels.
Yeah, that's it, great.
Master magician, can he see, Paul?
Yeah, no, he can't see a thing.
He can't see a thing, right.
Neither can I.
Well, don't blow my head off. The last time the gun went off, it singed my eyebrows.
That's the BBC's Paul Daniels, scorekeeper, timekeeper, all-around wizard.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Gary, pull it right back. Pull it right back. And push it really hard. Push it, push it, push it. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. It's to your left. It's behind you, Gary. It's behind you,
Behind
Gary.
you.
It's behind you. There it is. There it is. It's in front of you, Gary. It's coming towards you. There it is. Okay, pull it back. Pull it back. Now push it. Push it. Push it straight. Fantastic. Really hard. A bit to your left. A bit to your left. Fantastic. Push it hard. Yes! Yes! Okay, you got it, Gary. Okay, push it really hard. Push it straight from there. Really hard. Come towards me. Keep it straight. No, to your left, to your left. Okay, to your left, Gary. It's behind you, it's behind you. To your left. It's in front of you, Gary. It's in front of you. It's coming towards you. To your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. It's behind you. It's behind you. To your right, to your right, to your right. There, there. It's in front of you. It's in front of you. To your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. It's behind you. To your right, to your right, to your right.
Behind you, there it is. Come on.
Okay. It's to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. There it is. Okay. Now pull back, pull back, pull back. Okay, push to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left.
Oh. Gary, you got 4. Round of applause, please, for Fiona. And Gary. And now let's come...
Now Walter Payton takes up the challenge for Princess Anne's charity, Save the Children.
It's going to start in about
Okay,
3
you're lined up.
seconds. 3, 2,
You're lined up.
1.
Straight. Run,
Lovely
run,
Jenny
run, run, run. That's it. It's coming back
And
towards
Amos
you.
Travan.
Stay where you are. It's there.
From the United
You
States
got
of
it.
America, a
Turn
superhero.
watch, turn watch. Push hard. That's it.
Oh.
Yay. Coming back towards you. Catch it
And the back
now. Turn watch, stop. Run forward. Run, 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 run.
Oh,
Coming back towards you.
that knight, the
Catch
third
it,
knight, should have
good.
gone down, but he's trapped under the first of the fallen.
Ring slightly, slightly ring. Push. It's coming back. Ring, ring, ring. That's it. Turn watch, run. That's it. It's coming back towards you. Ring, ring, ring. Good. Run straight.
So 5 down, 3 to
Run
go.
straight towards me, run. That's it. Good. You're doing well, you're doing well. Keep running towards me, towards me, towards me. Good.
That's not of it.
That's it. Good. You've got it. Run towards me, towards me. Run straight at me. That's it. Well done.
Jenny, come down here, Jenny. Jenny.
Stop. You've done it. You've done it. You've
It's
knocked the
finished.
ball
The
out.
game's over. Jenny, come down and embrace, please, because that is a world record. There we go. Come here. Now then. Jenny, marvelous, marvelous performance. It's Walter Payton, of course, of Chicago Bears. The greatest American footballer in the world. Walter. People are going to see you could see through that mask. Tell us you didn't.
I could. What I did was I lined myself up before we started, and I just pushed it straight. I knew it would come back. So that's what I did, just raised my arms out, and it came back. And I was listening to her say, it's coming, it's coming.
But have you come over especially for the competition? Yes, we ignore that. You come from America especially for the competition?
Yes, I did. Because it's a worthwhile cause. Right now, we're working to save the children. And we're going to win it, too.
Absolutely marvelous. Ladies and gentlemen, Walter Payton and Jenny Agutter, please. Round of applause. Well,
But gallantly defending the honor of his team from this day forth, the Chicago Knight will be known as Sir Walter Payton.
1 minute 16 for 8. Evelyn Hughes comes in to celebrate. And we come to
Prince Edward's team counters with a mystery night, guided by the voice of opera star Kiri Takanawa.
Push left, 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 go, right.
The mystery
Go
night
back, go back, go back,
getting
go
one.
back,
He knocks
go
over
back.
another one. The bag did it for him, I think.
Behind you, coming behind you, coming
That would have
behind
hit
you,
it,
coming
I
behind
think
you.
the judge
Now,
says.
now. Right. Keep left, keep straight ahead now, hard, hard, hard. Right. Go back, keep to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. Behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you, coming now, Get ready, grab, go. Right, there it is. Straight ahead, left, 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 left. Yes, back, stop, left, left. Straight ahead. Come right, straight ahead and hard, really hard. Hard. That's it. Go back, stop. Stand up, coming behind you. Ready now, stop, there. Straight ahead, left. Go back, stop now, stop, grab. Come forward, straight ahead, left. Go back, stop, grab left. Stop, coming behind you. Coming ready, grab left, right. Come forward, right, go quick, right, there it is. Behind you. Stop, grab now, okay. Right, left, straight ahead, hard. That's it.
And let us reveal the identity. Duncan Goodhue, ladies and gentlemen. Kiri. And on the scoreboard.
But what is this, sir? A protest?
Wait a minute, we have...
The one he knocked over by himself, will you?
Yes, because I was in dead line with it, and the ball swung over and would have knocked it over.
Can we just...
Yes, he did, and the ball swung straight over him and the knight. It was in dead line, and I was judging it, Ma'am, so sorry about that.
Is this an official protest, Ma'am?
Yes.
Judge's word is final.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Ma'am.
There'll be protests about you, Meatloaf.
During rehearsal, Helen Shaver chatted with the Duchess of York's favorite knight, Sir Meatloaf.
Very posh people objecting.
Helen!
Meatloaf.
Here we are.
Indeed, and what are you doing
Helen,
here?
you look absolutely smashing.
Well, thank you. I do hope it lasts.
Yeah, it will last, except for the shoes, you know what I mean? All right.
All right, so now whose team are you on?
The Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson.
Did she pick you personally?
That's what they tell me.
Okay, so this is good fun, though, right?
Yeah, oh, it's unbelievable. I guess you're supposed to call her Her Royal Highness, but last night at dinner, she started to call me Meaty.
Yes.
And I said, well, okay, if you're going to call me Meaty, then what can I call you? So she said Flower. So now it's Meaty and Flower. I'm like, this real kind of hip term here, you know what I mean? And it's cool. And it's a great mixture of people.
It's a wonderful picture of...
Oh, it's a great mixture of people.
The rebellious children come home to the crown to play games.
Great mixture of people, and I'm one of those people that hate fun, you know what I mean? But I'm like really having I'm having a really wonderful time.
Now, what games are you playing in?
Let's see. I'm obviously in a game called The Kettle, and I play a cook, which is very appropriate. And I also, this is very funny, these are knights in duck suits, and I also I'm a horse in the joust, and I have to run against Walter Payton, but Walter's ill today. And plus, you see, Walter's not a mudder.
No.
You know what a mudder is?
A mudder is somebody, yes.
And a horse that runs good in the mud. And
yes.
Walter's, he likes him and Steve Cram, the world.
Nice dry turf.
Yeah, and I'm a mudder, all the way. Plus, I'm going to cheat a lot. And Walter knows it. I'm planning to tie his legs, and, I've got guys going to come and tackle him if they can. And, so we're going to cheat. Plus, what else am I doing? I'm doing something else, and I can't remember what it is now. Oh, I know. I'm bowling for knights or something like that. Yeah.
Mulling for dollars, mulling for night. No, there seems to be a lot of team spirit in it.
There is a lot of team spirit. Big blue, bad blue.
The Duchess of York's charity.
It's time for the Duchess's night, Meatloaf, to prove his mettle.
What an actor.
He is.
3, 2, 1.
Go, straight ahead, Meaty.
So going for the Duchess of
Straight
York.
ahead. Yeah, you got it. Okay, coming straight back. Yeah, you got it. Okay, 12 o'clock, Meaty. Straight ahead, 12 o'clock. Yeah, you got it, Meaty. Yeah, you... Oh, try that one again. Quick, 12 o'clock, Meaty. Meaty. Meaty, 6 o'clock. Meaty, no. 6 o'clock, Meaty. It's in front of you. It's in front of you. Go, yeah, you got it. You got it. Now 12 o'clock, Meaty. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, Meaty. 12
He's
o'clock.
going for the cannon. Knocks the castle down.
Meaty, straight ahead. 12 o'clock, Meaty. Meaty, 12 o'clock. Meaty, 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Yes,
Meaty,
it's
catch it. It's coming back at
5
you.
to go.
Okay, Meaty. Now, Meaty, 11 o'clock, Meaty. That's it. No, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Go for it. 12 o'clock. Meaty, go. Yeah. Meaty, coming back at you. Try that again. Try that again, Meaty. 12 o'clock. Yeah,
Yes.
go for it. Meaty, go.
Definitely not done.
Yes. Got it. Try that once more.
playing the joker on this
Yeah.
one.
Okay. You're right. Set. It's coming back at you. 6 o'clock. Okay, 3 o'clock, Meaty. 9 o'clock, Meaty. It's behind you, Meaty. That's it. You got it. Okay. Set. Right. 12 o'clock, Meaty. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. That's it. You got it. Yeah. Catch it. Okay, it's behind you, Meaty. Wait for it to come. 6 o'clock and catch it, Meaty. It's coming at you, 6 o'clock, Meaty. That's it. You got it.
Well, now then. Meatloaf.
Well done, Meatloaf. Well done, Meatloaf. Now for the results of McDonald's Restaurant's Knock a Night. Princess Anne's red team scored 4 points. The blue team, led by the Duchess of York, earned 3, followed by Prince Edward's team with 2, and Prince Andrew's team only able to earn 1, leaving us after 2 events with Princess Anne's Save the Children charity in first place. Coming up, the man responsible for the Grand Knockout Tournament is Royal Highness the Prince Edward. Stay tuned. USA premier event, the Grand Knockout Tournament. Earlier, Helen Shaver had the opportunity to speak with His Royal Highness the Prince Edward, producer of these majestic games.
How did the idea come about? When did you first think of knockout?
Well, it's been sort of in the pipeline for a while now. We thought about it last year, actually, but we couldn't do it last year. We weren't going to do anything on this scale. We were just going to have a one-off knockout, and then it just grew and grew until we had this sort of major international event.
And it is. You have people from a lot of countries here.
Yeah.
How did you go about choosing the contestants? Your wonderful team.
Quite difficult, actually, but we wanted to get a nice mixture of people from all different areas and fields. And it seems to work quite well, and there's a good mixture as well.
Now, I understand that when the phone rang for some of these contestants and a voice said, "This is the Prince Edward, and I'd like to invite you to be part of Knockout," people thought it was a joke.
Yeah, that's right. And I think until Saturday, when the press came here, they thought it was a joke as well. Until they actually saw the preparations, I think they thought the whole thing was a big joke.
Now, this is for charity.
Yeah.
Is there one that's special to your heart?
Well, the Duke of Edinburgh Award Scheme is sort of mine that I've sort of taken on and try and raise some money through the international project. And that's the team that's up here.
Yes.
And it was through them, a group of young people sort of put on events, that we came up with this idea. And then we thought it's such a big event, we can make a lot of money, let's go for 4 charities, let's go for 4 international charities and make an international event. So Save the Children, the Wild Wildlife, and this year being the International Year of Shelter for the Homeless.
Yes.
I think we got a nice mixture of different charities and international ones as well.
And it's being seen in many countries in the world, I understand.
And a few more, hopefully, after this, yes.
Yes,
I think that once, I know already that now people are beginning to see it, they're beginning to realise what a lot of fun it is. And there's a great atmosphere up there, a great atmosphere.
Well, not only are the teams full of prestigious contestants, but the captains are very special, aren't they? Was that difficult? Did you have to bend arms or ears, or did they fall in nicely?
No, because basically, I mean, like most people, if they were available, the idea is a great one.
Yes.
And it is designed as a piece of fun, and it seems to have worked like that. And they're all joining in the fun now, you know.
Yes,
it's very difficult to describe. There were a lot of people who arrived, having talked to them for hours on the end of a telephone or what have you, but when they got here, they actually weren't any the wiser. And it wasn't until they sat here yesterday afternoon and saw the demonstrations of the games that A, they realised what they were really letting themselves in for, and B, what a good time they were going to have.
Now, is your team going to win, sir?
We're quietly confident, quietly confident.
Like any good English castle, Alton Towers wouldn't be complete without its own headless ghost.
God-fearing noblefolk, an eerie tale will now unfold as we meet the ghost of Alton Towers.
Terror written on all these faces, stricken, give me some horror again. Wait till I unfold the story for you. But first of all, we have two damsels in somewhat distress. Debbie Flintoff, who was the holder of the Commonwealth Gold 400 meters record. But what is your real claim to fame, Debbie?
Probably the 2 gold medals that I won at Edinburgh.
And your 8 Commonwealth records?
And my 8 Commonwealth records, yes.
And she goes like the speed of the wind, representing the Princess Royal. But now, representing the Duke of York, Judy Simpson. And oh, don't be so bashful. It's a knockout. The holder of the UK heptathlon record. And what else, Judy?
Lots of different things. I've got a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games for heptathlon as well.
And she's going to have an absolutely super season, but right at this moment of time, her feet are anchored together. She has to go down the course. Because, as I say, once upon a time, there was a ghost at Alton Towers, a headless ghost.
Two very competitive ghosts chase two competing damsels who, in turn, are out picking flowers for points. Simple? Let's watch.
Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, ghosts.
The ghosts, not the girls.
Oh, the ghosts, yes.
The ghosts are appearing. Screams, please. And when the ghosts reach the top step, the girls are off and running. They've got to be caught to catch the flowers, first of all. 1 flower, 2 flowers, Debbie Flintoff's going to be caught. She's caught. Debbie Flintoff's caught. For all the Commonwealth golds, Debbie's gone. And Judy Simpson's hopping along. Judy Simpson's got to the end of the course. Give her a round of applause, please.
And Judy Simpson has hopped her way into the favor of her captain, the Duke of York. Now it's time for heat number 2.
Will you welcome, please, one of our youngest swimming champions, Sarah Hardcastle, in the yellow, playing for Prince Edward. And Tamara McKinney, who's a world-famous skier. And they have to get down this course. They're going to bring the ghosts. So for the Duchess of York, Tamara McKinney is on her way for Prince Edward. Look at Sarah Hardcastle going like a bomb, Sarah. She's never going to be caught. Neither is Tamara. Oh! Tamara McKinney, extremely fit. She's never, ever going to be caught. Tamara. And Sarah. Let me ask the Duchess of York. Will you please with that performance, ma'am? Will you please?
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant. Do I have to say anything else?
Is your voice coming back?
No.
Oh, all right.
Here's our scoreboard. America's Olympic hopeful Tamara McKinney has led the Duchess of York's blue team to a decisive victory over the ghost of Alton Towers. And now to put this into a proper historical perspective, I have sought out Monty Python's own John Cleese.
Well, it all dates back to 1884 and the Armenian invasion, which is not very heavily documented in the early English history books. In fact, it's only recently been discovered that there were, in fact, only 3 Armenians who invaded, but the British were very disorganized at the time. And the Armenians, who looked absolutely identical and moved around a lot, managed to create the impression of numbers. The English panicked and withdrew, and consequently the Armenians were in charge for the next 700 years. In fact, as you know, they were only thrown out 3 years before Queen Victoria came to the throne.
Indeed, yes.
You never know who's coming at you from where in this.
That's still left over from the Armenian invasion, I
well,
believe.
This was brought in 1415, just as part of the Magna Carta. It was, in fact, the second paragraph of the Magna Carta that the British were allowed to enjoy themselves once a year. As you know, they don't find that particularly easy. But on a Sunday in early June, they are allowed to do this and to have a good time, and then they go back to their rather depressed and disorganized way of life for the rest of the year. It's rather sad, really.
That's, I suppose, why there aren't too many Armenian restaurants in London.
Well, the English will not eat Armenian.
Will not eat.
They don't like the food.
No.
They don't like gravel.
I
and
see.
Twigs have never gone down well here, you know. So basically, we don't like Armenian food. So if any of your viewers are thinking of opening an Armenian restaurant, I mean, my advice is don't, basically. No, it's a washout. You will earn a penny, not a sausage. It's a rotten idea. It's a bad marketing idea.
Let's watch John Cleese, representing Prince Edward's charity, the International Project 1987, in action as he and his teammate, Toya Wilcox, let the Armenian food fly in the second heat of the Asda Marathon. Incidentally, all letters of protest from Armenians should be directed to Mr. John Cleese, not this network.
Off you go. Go. What a mess. Come on, Virginia, you can do it, love. Wonderful. Yes, you're nearly there. Oh, Walsh. You didn't last long, anyway. Andrews, a first-class ham being hit by a ham. Oh, no. Tarry, sir, tarry in your endeavour. Those legs are torn to a sparrow. Keep it up. Well done, Andrews. You got the salt, Andrews. Well done. Well done. Splendid effort. Standing up slow. There wasn't time to make an opinion then, but there we go. Off you go, Andrew. Well done, Jack. Oh, splendid, Jack. Wonderful. What a movement. You may as well have started in the water. Come on, Virginia. Imagine on the back of a gelding. Well.
Not long to go now. Come on.
Don't let it be you. Grip it tightly. That's it. Go on, you're going to do it.
Not long now.
Oh, no, you're not. Andrews is trying once again to go across the log. It's not a very formidable effort. Looks like a palsied frog. Come on, Andrews, you can do it. Your agent's in. Come on. One more.
Don't give up.
Just a few.
Come along. Who insists?
Oh, you're doing it well, lad.
Fergie's team is now in the lead with 16 points, and our next event is the Lovers.
The Wells be the Canada Life Assurance Lovers.
And now, noble gentlefolk, a romantic interlude as we join the Canada Life Assurance Lovers.
Thank you, Alid. What a divine story it is. The story of Romeo and Juliet, the two Juliets on the balcony, Jane Seymour and Annika Rice waiting for their Romeos. Night's candles are burnt out, and a russet dawn stands tiptoe on the sleepy mountain tops. The audience are by now blowing kisses at our two Juliets noisily. But where are the two Romeos? Enter, please, for the Duchess of York and the Duke of York, Griff, Rhys-Jones, and Christopher. And what is more, ebulliently played by His Royal Highness the Prince Edward, the Joker. Why, sir, are you so confident, I must ask?
This is for the second heat.
The second heat, of course, but who is playing it for you?
We're playing Barry against, and Tessa, the lovely Tessa, is going to be on the balcony.
Two world champions.
Absolutely.
No wonder, sir, you are playing your Joker.
We'll get it right this time.
Thank you very much indeed. And now, boys, to your positions, please. You know what you have to do to deliver 3 roses across the icy pool by means of the raft without falling in the icy water. 1 rose at a time between the teeth, up the balcony by means of a knotty throat. 4.
Yes, they have to pass it over the top of the balcony. No throwing of your roses.
No cheating.
And then you get back and get your more light. You know what I mean?
Oh.
All right. Right, here we go.
3, 2,
2.5 minutes from now.
Across the pool. The rose between the teeth. Griff Rhys-Jones and Christopher. And it's going to be over in no time at all. But of course the game ends. The game's not over because the lovers have to flight their troth on dry land. Annika Rice is coming down by the rope. Come down by the rope, Annika, by the rope. It's by the rope. Penalties there, penalties. Penalties, it's by the rope. Jane Seymour is doing the game properly. Jane Seymour. Jane, come to Christopher. Shallow dive. The dress is wet, but the hair is still intact. Hollywood, are you noticing? Paul Daniels is back. He adjudicates.
Nope. The way it is at the moment, we have added a 10-second penalty to Madam Annika.
Madam Annika Rice gets a 10-second... Are you sure?
A 10-second penalty.
So you have to put a -10 on there.
We will now go away and calculate it, but the way it's worked out on time...
Yes?
She's still in the lead.
Well, let's get on with the second heat then. Right. Away, Jeff. Away, Paul. We've reset the roses and we're ready to go. Will you welcome, please, the man aptly chosen for this game by the Princess Royal, Mr. Tom Jones. And the 85 World Featherweight title, carrying the colours of the Prince Edward and the Joker, Barry McGuigan.
Roses in the teeth. 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes you've got.
3, 2, 1.
Barry off and running. It's 1 each. Tom Jones, all muscle, all voice, all Welsh heart. But Barry McGuigan in the lead for the Joker. It's all on time now. But equal is Tom. Tom's going well. Oh. Tom is really going for it. Come on now, look at this Sheila Easton. What's it all on? It's the Joker. It's the Joker on it, and Tessa Sanderson and Barry. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Come here with me. No, Cliff Richard's making a protest. Cliff, what's the protest?
I've changed my mind. It's all right. No. He wasn't out of the water and she was down.
No, he was out.
Well, Barry McGuigan and Tessa Sanderson fought a very clean fight. Didn't the audience?
Here's a wet Tom Jones chatting with our own Jennifer O'Neill.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Jones, you just braved the waters in an event. How did you do?
Well, not very well. It's, I had to shin up a rope.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, especially when you get wet. As soon as you fall in the water, then you're twice as heavy as you were to start with. And my hands are burning a bit. But,
and of course, it's freezing here.
Exactly.
What other event do you have?
Another one is I'm the unwelcome guest. I have to dress up in a big costume and walk around these tables and the floor moves. Everybody's trying to push me off the...
So what do you think of this English humor?
It's great. I mean, it's for a good cause. You know, there are 4 charities involved, and that's the main thing, is to try and make money for the charity.
Have you met the Royals many times?
Yeah, I've done some Royal Command performances.
Nothing to him, huh?
So.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, when I first started in the 60s.
Is it like a regular performance, or do you feel different?
Well, the first one I did, I was nervous because I saw seasoned performers getting nervous, and then when you see those people, and I was new in the business at the time, and you see people like that get nervous, it makes you nervous. So the first one was a bit nerve-wracking.
It's a very special feeling, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being with us, and good luck.
Thank you, Tom. Well, as the scoreboard shows, the Duchess of York's blue team is in the lead, 2 points ahead of the Princess Royal's red team. Let's go now to Lord Knock as he counsels the team captains.
Sweet friends, on a day such as today, there are, of course, no winners and no losers. There are just a bunch of people who turn out to be very good, and another bunch who turn out to be completely and utterly useless. It is my duty as Lord of Knock to offer some advice to the captains of those teams that may be lagging behind. Try gentleness, try encouragement, try discussion of tactics. And if they fail, try a good firm clip round the ear with a wet gauntlet. Thank you.
And so, saith Lord Knock. Well, let's come to the team captains. First of all, the Duke of York with 10 points on the scoreboard at the bottom of the moment, sir.
According to the scoreboard, oh, it's been changed.
Yeah, never mind the scoreboard. I've asked you a direct question. You're bottom of the leaderboard at the moment.
Yes, well, there's all to play for. We're at the back. I like being at the back.
But how do you account for it? You were so strong to begin with.
We weren't that strong to begin with, I don't think. I think that we've measured our pace. We still haven't played our second joker, and one or two other teams have blown it, if you see what I mean. You really have singed your eyebrows.
The whole point was that somebody loosed off a cannon before it got to the marker post. They blew my head off.
Wasn't me. That wasn't my team. No.
Somebody did.
There was one team that set their cannon off before it finished.
And I was just running across the course, blown my eyebrows, and mine was just completely off. But a bit apart from that. Pardon?
You look a bit singed, actually.
I am singed, yes, it's true.
Oh, curly.
Yes. Oh, but will they ever regrow?
Are they always like that?
No, I had a full set of hair before I came on. Let's go back to a resume. Neither you played both jokers and you're second from bottom, 11 points.
Yes, that's right.
But you were the ringers, you were the favourites at 6-4 before we started.
Well, in your account, yes.
No, that was the back chat with the stage-hands. They put money on you.
Don't forget, of course, that there are 3 other people against him to stop him from winning.
That's right. Well, and all the judges, and the presenters, and all the BBC crew as well.
Oh, we can't have that audience, can we? No, we can't. No, we can't. And we move on now to Royal Highness the Princess Royal. Well, you're in a very happy position, 17 points and only 1 joker play.
We're doing well. I'm very proud of my lot.
Can you account for it?
I'm just a very good team.
Tom Jones, perfect on the levels again.
Wonderful. Didn't need to play a blinder.
And Emlyn, of course. Emlyn?
Of course.
Your good vice captain. So what surprises have you got in store?
Tell him that. Vice captain is the word, vice.
Captain of Vice. So where is the second joker to come, may I ask you?
Later.
And now, at the moment, in the lead, we're getting nothing at all from this half-time tactics talk, always to be revealed. So a cloak comes in. Michael Brandon, what a gentleman you are, puts a cloak round the Duchess of York. How lovely. Can I have a nice R for Michael Brandon, the creep? 19 points, Duchess of York. Bam.
Thank you.
Come on, the highlights so far for you. What? The highlights. Who's performed for you?
Yes, well, there's Meaty and Pamela and Tamara. I mean, she was brilliant. Who else? Oh, and Michael, who was held at the beginning by the green team. Yes.
And he's super testing.
Oh, actually, all my team are basically brilliant.
You played both your jokers. What surprises have you in store for us?
Well, we still got a lot. We've got a good cook coming up. And we've got 3 good cooks, actually.
Good coach. Will the voice stand up? It's doing well.
I don't know, it's struggling at the moment.
Well, right. Could I have a nice big round of applause, please, for our 4 royal team captains? Come and put your hands together.
Coming up, we'll be talking to Superman and Lois Lane as the Grand Knockout Tournament continues. To the USA premier event, the Grand Knockout Tournament. With me is Christopher Reeve and his super co-star, Margot Kidder.
Superman and Lois Lane, and dressed like this, I ask you. Tell me, do you have your own...
what happened to them.
Do you have your own telephone booth to change in?
No, I'll use yours.
Use mine.
He doesn't usually wear skirts.
Doesn't usually wear skirts.
My mother doesn't know about that.
Have you been checked for kryptonite or any kind of... No? Tell me, how has your...
Next.
Has it affected your performance? Let me put it that way.
Nothing can affect my performance. It's rock bottom.
You were in the marathon, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, and how did it do?
I got across twice.
You got across twice?
Yeah,
he did wonderfully, actually.
Dry, yeah.
I actually cheered him and realized he was on the wrong team.
I hadn't done it before, which I think was an advantage. To have no sleep and no rehearsal is the only way to get through this.
Definitely. And you're next...
Same as movies.
And you're next going to be?
I'm going to be an onion very soon.
Yes,
I have my onion tights on.
We can't wait.
I have to run out as an onion and not get caught by a cook.
We might once this gets on the air.
No, but these kind of games and stuff.
Well, there kind of used to be things like this on television, but I guess we never made it an institution.
I'm finding it's real culture shock to come over here. Like, I came over last night from Toronto via New York, and suddenly out in the middle of the English countryside, playing these games that have like a 400-year tradition.
In Canada, we don't do that.
No, you don't do that in Canada.
And you realize that the same people who laugh at Christopher Reeves going into the water and you dressed up as an onion are the people who gave us Shakespeare and Noel Coward. So there you go.
true. We need people who are willing to laugh at an onion.
They gave us us. They gave America. Oh.
That's true. That's true. Enjoy the rest of the games.
Okay.
Christopher Reeve.
And Margot Kidder.
Margot Kidder.
Almost forgot there.
My lords, ladies, and gentlemen, pray silence as 8 noblemen determine who shall be Harrod's king of the castle.
And here we come, the kings of the castle, with the 4 royal team captains, 8 very famous personages.
Enormous kings are coming onto the field. 8 of them to be exact, but only one will deserve the title King of the Castle. Through a series of elimination rounds, one king will emerge victorious through a rather small gap in the wall.
And our giants will lose their heads as of now. So we stop and we form a semicircle. The royal team captains and our 4 dukes line up. The 4 would-be kings.
I see Prince Andrew is playing a joker to double the points for his green team.
You must be extremely confident, sir.
I'm reasonably confident on this morning's rehearsal.
Yes, so am I.
Anything can happen in these games.
And you make it happen.
Right.
All right, sir.
There's a joker.
That's a joker, and we're ready to start. Right, we stand back. The last 2 will be eliminated. The great king of the castle race, Paul.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, the yellows are gone. It's all on the green, the 2 greens. Oh. So I think it's the 2 blues. Let's find out the identity first of all. The 2 blues who've gone. Brian Cooper and Mel Smith, you've gone out in the last... Mel, did you realize you were headbutting your compatriot?
It's a lovely way to meet new people, isn't it? we did so well this morning, I can't believe it. I'm absolutely gutted, Governor, you know what I mean?
Well, you were fighting with him to get through the hole.
Oh, it was him, was it?
Yes.
I wonder who it was.
Right, here we go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, look at the greens going. The 2 greens are knocking each other out. Oh! No cheating! I saw it. I've seen everything. He's down to his jock strap. No, you can't. Well, that was about... I don't know how you're going to sort that one out. Well, who was eliminated there? A score.
Well, did you see that? I mean, the yellow showed great initiative there and bundled through first. So the red collect 4 here and the yellow have got the 3, I'm afraid. I mean, it was a whole hoo-ha at the end.
The last 2 to go is yellow and red.
That's the decision.
But at the top end, we've a bit of mayhem. I'm going to investigate. There's a lot of cheating here. A lot of malpractice. Michael Palin's in. Sir, what is happening?
Some yellow man came along and knocked my green man over.
Clear the field!
Wait a minute. The shoelace is undone.
3, 2,
The Duke of York is standing in front of his...
go!
Oh! I don't believe it.
I protest on that rerun because the starter started it without us being ready.
Oh, can I have it official again?
The starter started that race without the greens being ready, and you were standing in front of one of the greens. So we would like to rerun that race.
Paul. Did you notice that the one that wasn't ready was actually first down the field? Did you notice that?
No, I wasn't.
You were, you were right in front, and he fell over, which is very sad. He was the leader all the way down. And as you know, Stuart, beloved one, I received my orders from above, and somebody said they have to go.
The Duchess of York is coming in.
Protest. We support his protest, yeah.
That's right. And I suspect you'll find the crowd will support our protest too. Right then. Who says that we should have a rerun? No! And the side, yes!
Do the ayes have it? The judges go into a huddle. Gary Lineker was hot off the blocks, but it means 2 greens have gone.
Listen.
The judges say no rerun. That was all fun and games. It's for real, this, isn't it?
Yeah. You see the problem here is some people believe this is real.
It is?
Yes, now look. There'll be no reruns or anything like that. It was a fair and square. They had enough time to get ready, and they've gone through 5th and 6th, okay, making a total of 11 here. And that's their joker played as well. So now, let's look at them now.
Who's for Emlyn Hughes? Who's for Steve Crum? Clear the field, stand by.
3, 2, 1.
Steve Crum in the yellow, Emlyn Hughes in the red. Emlyn Hughes and Steve Crum. Emlyn playing tactics. It's going to be over here. He's not. No, it could be. No touching, no touching. It's a trial of strength. Is Emlyn Hughes still inside there? Oh, I tell you what, crazy horse. Crazy horse, you never know when you're beaten, do you?
I wasn't going to let him beat me.
You're like Red Rum. You're impossible. And Steve Cram's always as bad. Well done. Round of applause for 2 great contestants there. Come on, please.
Well, Princess Anne's red team has taken the lead with 21 points for the Save the Children charity. The green and blue teams are tied at 18 points, while Prince Edward's yellow team trails with 13 points. Now to the 3rd heat of the Asda Marathon.
And now, fair and esteemed gathering, the penultimate challenge in the Asda Marathon.
Let the game commence.
Here we go.
And it's a good start by George Lazenby, whose legs look as though they should have a message tattoo on. Go on, George. Yes, he's angry, this man. There's no way he's going into the depth. Good, well done, John. Well done. Well, what splendid effort. Mansell started slowly. This groping to a halt. Yes, he seems a trifle wary of this, but it's a good effort. It's a superb effort, and he's a try. Now, this doesn't look too good here. Yeah, never mind. Palin seems to... Oh, well. Oh! How's she doing? Come on, Judy. Well done, Judy. Like an athletic frog. Well done. Well done, Judy. Well done indeed. Super. Come on, George. Once known as 003. Come on. Come on, George, you can do it. What a... You're leaving something behind, George. God knows what it is. Well done. Come on, Nigel. 3. He's still 3. Well done. Keep it up. Keep on. No. And he's go Palin again. Well, now he's on a... Come on, Michael. Grip it tightly with the legs, lad.
Keep going.
Keep better. No. Oh, come on, Judy. Oh, she's superb. Judy knows exactly where she's going. She knows exactly where she's going.
Come on. Keep going.
Well done. No.
Hold on.
Goodbye, Judy. The undefeated Lazenby once again.
Come along, George.
Oh, it's over.
Come on, George. Come on, George. What's the butter? Is it finished? Stop.
Right, how many have we got? Four.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Greek...
Earlier, Helen had a chance to speak with a dry Michael Palin.
I know, but we'll get you later when you're very
This is the
silly.
most straight I ever become.
I know,
There
I've
we
never
are. That's
seen
my,
you
that's
like
my
this.
pass, you see, John Travolta. There we are. These are changing hands for a lot of money. $1 each on the black market.
Now, whose team are you on?
I'm in the Duke of York's team.
And how did you end up there?
Well, I can't tell you. This is very private details. One has to visit the palace late at night. I don't know how it's... Prince Edward was the one who, as you know, got this whole thing together.
Yes.
And the first I knew of it, I was at home and there was a phone call and somebody said, this is Prince Edward.
And
Now,
you said,
being in the
now,
Python team,
sure.
they're always doing things like that. So it's at least 3 minutes before I realised it actually was Prince Edward. So then I got on my knees and said yes to anything he asked me. And then they apportioned the teams, so I don't know why I'm on the Duke of York's team particularly.
What particularly?
Although I am from Yorkshire. That's a good, I've just remembered that.
Well,
yeah.
there you are.
Yeah.
Did you watch Knockout as a boy?
As a man, I did. As a man. As a boy, it wasn't on. No, I'm...
But you watched it before?
Yes, I've seen it before. Actually, the one time I really remember seeing it, I went on holiday to Italy, you know, to get away from everything. We stayed in a little hill village. We went up to a beautiful restaurant at the top of a hill, you know, very windy road. It took a very long time to drive up there, extremely dangerous. We got to the top and we sat in this lovely terraced restaurant, no service. So we eventually got a waiter and said, could we be served? And he said, no, just 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Then ran to the back. And we went to the back and they were all watching It's a Knockout on Italian television.
That's amazing.
And watching an English town competing. So we had to wait till we saw sort of... Ely, that was it. Ely, England. Play there, you know.
It's seen in 45 countries, I believe.
Yeah, yes. It can be understood anywhere in the world. It's very, very simple indeed.
Fall down, get wet.
All these people looking at very important sheets of paper. It's actually terribly easy to understand. Fall over, get wet.
Yes.
And probably take a royal with you if you can.
Well, this is will be great fun. Thank you.
Yes. Well, if you ever want anything, you know, this is the time to ask. Royalty here, you know, anything you want. The freedom of anywhere. Now it's time to ask.
Pardon. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Coming up next, Jennifer O'Neill finds out what's cooking with John Travolta.
This USA Network premiere event is being...
Premier event, the Grand Knockout Tournament. During rehearsals, Jennifer O'Neill talked with John Travolta.
John Travolta, how do you feel after last night's dinner, the royal dinner?
Oh, that
Feel
was pretty good, yeah.
Happy?
Yeah, I slept well last night.
Yes.
I feel good and happy.
Have you been in England before?
Oh, yes, about 5-6 times before.
Oh, wonderful. And how do you like the royal family? It's your
Oh, they're
first time.
charming. Very appealing people.
So what are you playing today?
Well, the first thing I am is a cook who grabs veggies and puts them in a big pot. And the veggies are people, you see.
Oh, really?
But their wardrobe comes off and I put them in a big pot.
And what are they wearing?
Oh, leeks, carrots.
Oh, I see.
Potatoes.
And what are you dressed in?
Probably
You're the
some
cook.
sort of medieval cook outfit.
Oh, great.
Whatever that looks like.
How did you manage to get that position?
I negotiated.
Did you?
Yeah.
You got here early?
I saw, you see, this little outfit at the beginning, I don't know if your camera will get to see it, but I thought it looked a little too ridiculous, so I negotiated my way out of that outfit into a cook outfit. And the second thing I do is knight in shining armor. I'm the
of course, John.
Well,
it's perfect for you.
And I didn't have to negotiate that. That was
very nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll catch you later in wardrobe.
Promise?
Or falling in the bin.
Or maybe
whatever.
we should negotiate that you don't catch me.
All right, there you go. That'll do. Thank you so much, John.
My pleasure.
Which brings us to the Britannia Building Society cooks.
Tonight, a mighty banquet shall be prepared. Lord Knock has summoned the help of the Britannia Building Society cooks.
It's much easier to shop for an onion and leek to put into your soup than to catch them, as our players are about to find out.
Red-cloaked figure of Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, bearing the Joker to mighty cheers from our humble audience. This is a Joker.
Yes. Good guess.
But you've been at me all afternoon, instructing me in the art of knockout.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Well, let's have a look at your cast list. I was just wondering why you're playing the Joker on this particular game.
I don't know. I was told that we had to get it in before the end, so... There's not many left.
Yes, but I see Emlyn Hughes and Debbie Flintoff and Virginia Lang against Griff Rhys-Jones, Margot Kidder and Fiona Fullerton. You must fancy your chances, someone.
Well, I'm doing it, but they seem to think they might be able to catch them.
Well, we wish you good luck. Thank you very much indeed. A little applause for Royal Highness. Yes. Well, a lot of applause then, a lot of applause. Much applause. The game will unfold, I'm not going to say any more, on Paul Danielson's gun.
We are going to get run over if we stay here. I'm going to fire this gun and run myself. The vegetables, the cooks are coming. 3, 2, 1, go!
So the 2 onions, the 2 leeks, the 2 potatoes for each team. A red cook comes out right away. A red cook, that's Virginia Lang, and a yellow cook. Now each team has to collect just 1 vegetable. 1 potato, 1 onion, 1 leek. So the red team now have got to get in their potato. So what have we got? We've got Debbie Flintoff after the onion. We've got Sarah Hardcastle, who's obtained the vegetable. Debbie Flintoff against a rather nifty pair of vegetables. She's got the onion. Debbie's got the onion, and when it's touched, it must lie down. And for the yellow team, for Prince Edward, we've got Tessa. She's got a leek. So it's neck and neck. It's Prince Edward, the Princess Royal. Debbie Flintoff and Tessa, and it goes in the pot. And Eddie Grant with his dreadlocks is off to the bottom. It's Emlyn Hughes versus Eddie Grant. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. I feel sorry for the leak. Leave the leak alone. It's Griff Rhys-Jones. Oh, I don't know. I give up. Oh. Come on, Eddie. Eddie Grant brings an onion, puts it in the pot. And as soon as it gets in, the game finishes. Come on, Tess, Sarah. Oh. Well, I can't believe this. Ginny, she was off the block you were off the block so fast. You'd captured the first vegetable in about 5 seconds flat. And Emlyn finishes it all off, as he always does. Hey. Well, we'll have to see how the joke goes. Okay, Paul, let's have the scoreboard.
Well, as you can see, the Save the Children's Fund are in the lead. They're on the joker. They've done 103. Yellow team there, 129. Yeah. But we knocked a little bit off this score because vegetable didn't die immediately.
Of course.
This is a very fair score.
Absolutely. So now we have the Duchess of York against the Duke of York.
Let's go and start.
And on the gun, it will start.
3, 2, 1.
I see the legs of Steve Crammon and Onion. There's no doubt about that. Pam Stevenson. Pam Stevenson and Cliff Richard. Yes? Pamela Stevenson running for the Blues against Cliff Richard and John Travolta. It's John Travolta from the Duke of York. Pam Stevenson, the one and only John Travolta, the star, the superstar. John Travolta delivers the goods, pops it in the pot. Releases Annika Rice, going for the Duke of York. Who goes for the Duchess? Meatloaf. No, it ain't Meatloaf. Who's going for the Duke of York? It's Gail Greenough. What's she aiming for? Which vegetable is she going for?
Go for the potato. We need the potato now. Whoa. This is Gail here. What's happened to the onion? Oh, look, that's unfair. The onion's hiding behind the tent over there. That's out of bounds.
The onion, Gail. Has she got him? She got him, yes. Annika Rice has got a potato. She spelled Sheena Easton. Here comes Gail Greenough. Come on, Gail, make haste. Make haste. We need the onion. And it's the Lee Scott. So Meatloaf's released. It's Meatloaf. And I don't think Meatloaf will ever catch that onion, I'll tell you. This is going to go all night. It's heavy metal. It's heavy metal against Olympic gold. Come on, Meatloaf. Go on, Meaty. Oh. And in the only, of course, the one and only Steve Cram.
Hal, I'm out of breath because I was having to chase Steve Cram. Did you say that? The world record holder in some major running event. Yeah, it wasn't fair. I tried to jump the wall after him. But do you realize what they've done to us on the score?
Are you registering a complaint?
I am registering a complaint because you know what happened, see? We had 19 before a race.
Yes.
We got a point, right? We should have 20. They took away a point. They gave us 18.
What you're saying, your strong point is mathematics, not running.
That's exactly right. My strong point is mathematics, not running. I can go one.
One, you can add one.
I can add one to 19 and get 20. Got it?
We'll do what we can to ameliorate the situation.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And thank you,
Hal.
Thank you.
I appreciate for the sympathy. Thank you a lot. Bye.
And as we go to our scoreboard, we see the Princess Royals red team is in the lead with 29 points. The Earth moves for some unwitting players in the uninvited guest, coming up next. Welcome back to the USA Premier event. We're at Alton Towers in North Staffordshire, England, for the Grand Knockout Tournament.
Alas, an interloper is in our midst, the worst for ale. Ladies and gentlemen, let us observe the uninvited guest.
His Royal Highness Prince Edward. And without more ado, let us release this uninvited guest. And don't blow my head off again, Paul.
3, 2, 1.
And he comes. Here's the drunk.
In this event, players stumble upon an unfriendly party, while opposing teams try to trip the oblivious, uninvited guest.
John and Kiri. And there's no... and he's made it safely. And he comes... Babe, down the stairs, you've got to come. Down the stairs, and sit on the stool, and the game finishes. The game finishes, the uninvited guest, but... Come on, boy. And you've got to sit down, and the game finishes as of... Well, he has to sit down. Right, come on, take the costume off, Blues, let's see who's in. Come on. Take off his costume. He did a good run for you. The one and only Viv Richards. Super champ. Yeah, yeah.
What's this? The blue team is missing a member?
3,
Enter
2,
Meatloaf.
1.
Tamara McKinney comes in. Meatloaf's in. Krista Burr's in. Michael Brand and Steve Corton on the first chair. And it's a big, strong, drunken guest. And there's no doubt about it. He's through in no time. It's all against the clock. Down the stairs. There's his Prince Edward. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. On the chair. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Come on. Up. Superman, take off the costume. And once again, it's Duncan Goodhue. We're ready, Paul.
Are we all on standby?
Yes, we are.
3, 2, 1. Go for it.
Oh, it's Michael Palin. Played a few funny games this time. He's on the first chair. And George Lazenby. Referees Jones, Judy Simpson, and the Duke of York, and they intend to bring him down. But he's through. It's a great run. The marvelous run by the Princess Royals team. From the front, from the front. Sit down, Tom. Come on, off with the costume. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Jones. It's not unusual. Eh? Oh, boy. Eh? Some game? Yeah. Here it is. So we have Prince Edward, 20 seconds. The Princess Royal, 40. The Duke of York with 45. And last to go, the Duchess of York.
3, 2, 1.
Tactics playing a part here. The Princess Royal at the back of the game, exhorting them. Oh! Oh dear, bad tactics there. This This could be the winning time. The winning time could be... No doubt about that. The Duke of York comes forward and shakes Steve Podborski's hand, and that could be the record time, the world record time. You've come good.
Yes, I was practicing last night. I hate to admit it, but we practiced heavily, and I felt really good before I started.
And I'll tell you one thing, when he arrived here, as soon as he arrived here, Steve Podborski was right in the costume. As soon as we had a sort of demonstration of the game, he's in the costume and practicing. A real professional, great skier. 3 times Canadian.
Tamara McKinney is America's great skier, and I got a chance to speak with our Olympic hopeful.
Tamara McKinney, one of America's great skiers, and one of our prettiest skiers, too. Last time we met, we skied against each other, and you beat me by 4 gates after having given me a 6-gate lead. This time you were tackled by a cook as an onion.
Yeah, well, that was actually the easy one. The other one, they had my feet tied together, and I had to go and pull out slalom poles that were flowers.
Which is easier, skiing or this?
I think skiing. I'm a little more in my element at that, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad that we can raise some money for these charities, and I had a great time.
And we're glad that you were a part of it. Thank you. Tamara McKinney.
Thank you.
Last time I saw Tamara McKinney, she was a teenager with braces on her teeth. Now she's just a lovely young lady. Well, our scoreboard reads Princess Anne's red team in the lead with 31 points.
My Lord Knock now calls upon the final challengers, brave and true, for the Astor Marathon.
Thank thee, Herald. And without preamble, let us meet the team for the 4th heat of the Astor Marathon. First of all, Gail Greenough. Now, what do you think of the problems here?
Well, I understand the water's pretty cold, so I don't think I really want to fall in today.
I don't think you will. That smile you won't. Best of luck. Brian Cooper. What thinkest thou?
I figure my dogs would have a better chance than me, but I'm going to try to walk across the water.
Don't worry, the dogs have already done things, isn't it? Right. Mel Smith. A noble name with a noble face. Tell us what you think, Mel. No, don't.
It's better than playing a potato.
It is better than playing potato. You're still hearing the chips. And, of course, it is Ben Cross.
Thank you very much, Les.
Okay, Ben, what do you think?
I think I'm going to get very wet.
Thank you. Right, on the team, seated at the groaning table, we have Judy Simpson, Miley, and George Lazenby, actor extraordinaire. Lord Knock, may I continue with the marathon? Off. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Gail. Oh, no. Oh, woe indeed, woe. Brian Cooper's making pretty good progress there. Come on, Brian. Grip the pole well with the lower extra. Mel Smith, that fine figure of a man. Is it a meat pudding? No. Go, Mel. Oh, gone. Ben Cross. What a wonderful figure of a man. Look at those legs. There should be a message tied to them. Gone. Well done, Ben. Not giving up. Gail is continuing. You're going to do it, Gail. You can do it. This is your big chance. This is it. Well done. Brian, well done. Keep it up. Look at that. Sure-footed as a mountain goat. Watch the splinters. Well done, lad. And it's the mind-bending Mel Smith. What a load of old toffee. He cannot be Ben Cross. He's doing it. Look at that. Sure-footed. Well done. Carry on, Ben. 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 Don't give way, Ben. And again. Gail. Oh, 'tis enough.
And
Two, not
the
double
blue
scores.
team have finished with 2. No double scores. Thank you very much.
It's the final round, the final event of this, the Grand Knockout Tournament. The winner can be determined by this event. Stay with us for the final event, the Joust.
And the Joust. Let's take a look at our scoreboard. The Princess Royal's red team has a slight lead over the Duke of York's green team, but anything is possible. Ah, I see two of Prince Edward's knights, John Cleese and Christopher Reeve.
Do we have any special plans, gentlemen? I mean, hello.
Hello.
Well, hello. Do we have any special plans? Anything we're going to do on this?
Stay standing, I think.
Do we intend to cheat?
Hello.
Hello. Good boy.
Assembled loyal servants, our tournament would not be complete this day without our final game, the joust.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Aled. And we are entering the arena. We come forward now with the knights on horseback. Nigel Mansell, Gary Lineker, the Duke of York at the trot with John Travolta. John Travolta, can you just turn round here? Come into position. John Travolta on the tournament horse. And for the Prince Edward, we have Nicholas Lyndhurst, Eddie Grant and Peter Blake, our worthies, towing the horse. Representing the Princess Royal, Anthony Andrews. Ladies and gentlemen, carrying the favours of the Princess Royal, towed by who else but Walter Payton and Emlyn Hughes. Some weight going in there. And lastly, the Duchess of York's representative is Steve Cawthon, would you believe? The champion jockey, the winner of the Derby.
Earlier, I had a chance to talk with Steve.
Steve Cawthon, one of America's most famous jockeys and now one of England's most famous jockeys. Are we going to see you back in the States?
I do come back periodically. I like to get a good ride in the Breeders' Cup or some of the big races, the Arlington Million. But basically, I'm enjoying life here, and I enjoy racing over here. And I think
you never had an English accent in America. Where did you get one? You just
I've been here 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
I owned half a horse once.
Very expensive, aren't they?
Yes, very expensive. Aren't you going to ask me which half? No.
Yeah, well,
it's always
from the sounds of it, I know which.
Yes, it's always the half that eats, right?
That's right.
Having fun here.
Yeah, enjoying
On the blue team?
I'm on the blue team,
by
the Duchess of York.
Duchess of York, that's Fergie for us Americans.
Yes, and it's great fun. I think, I think the royal family, everybody, all artists and most people over here respect them so much that, when they're invited to do something like this, it's a sense of fun, and we get to meet each other and people from different areas of life.
And for charity.
And for charity.
And for charity, and we thank you for being a part of it.
Thank you.
So, say hello to America.
Hello, America.
Okay.
Good to see you.
High drinks on this last game. They have to go down the arena, towed by the two boys, knocking down the targets with their lance. 4 targets. There will be loud explosions. They get to the bottom, and then they come back in a most mysterious way. Pull. And we're ready. We're off and running. The last game. And as we're going to the last game, the Princess Royal with 32, the Duke of York 28, Prince Edward 23, the Duchess of York 22. The targets are going down. Everyone's knocked down by Prince Edward. Prince Edward's team were in lead from the Princess Royal. They turn round. A damsel has to jump on the back of the horse. For Prince Edward, it is Sarah Hardcastle. She must get on the horse. She's on the horse. Oh, look at this! The Princess Royal! Anthony Andrews with Virginia Lane! Oh, look at this! The Princess Royal coming in! First! To finish first! Oh, I can't believe it! From Prince Edward. And the Duchess of York. That was Steve Cawthon with Jane Seymour. What a lovely couple. The team of the Princess Royal have won, unless there be a protest from somewhere. And could anyone make... Oh.
Square, fair and square.
Fair and square. I fear, sir, there might have been a protest. That far too many people were pushing your horse and your passenger.
No.
Sheila, are you sure?
Absolutely. Well, I was running waving a hat and the others were cheering.
Would you like to come forward?
There was...
This is 2 Grammy Awards and umpteen gold medals for singing, and here she's protesting against a protest. Let us have it loud and clear.
Well, they said that there was more than 4 pushing, and that's not true, because I was waving a hat, and other people were cheering. There was only 4. You can look at it on the TV screen, the reruns. If it's fair and square, you're good. You're just jealous!
Oh, you ain't gonna...
You're jealous! You're
you're gonna...
jealous!
Hey,
We
hey.
won it! We won it!
Have we got the result? Let us go to the scoreboard.
Well, as you can see, it was very straightforward. Didn't bother to time it because it was very clear-cut. I mean, look at the positions, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which of course means in reverse order the World Wildlife Fund got 1 shield, and of course the a little cheer for that, yes. We're ready, the blue team, yeah, they got 2, put me off with that cheer, and the other team got 3. But Save the Children came home again in the lead.
Again.
4 shields on their points.
The Princess Royal came home, championed yet again. So let me have the final scores.
The final score!
And handsome winners with 36 points, Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal!
The Princess Royal's team has triumphed. But don't go away. Coming up, the finale. With the finale of the Grand Knockout Tournament. Now to Lord Knock.
Now, it is always sad to have to pick out a winner when all have behaved with such consummate absurdity. But let the losers take comfort in the thought that they will never, ever look so foolish again. But a victor there must be, and myself and Lady Knock are proud to present this glorious trophy to the proud winner, here on behalf of the Save the Children Fund, Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal.
To Helen Shaver, Jennifer O'Neill, and the whole crew here in merry old England at Alton Towers, this is Hal Linden saying so long. Thank you for being with us at the Grand Knockout Tournament. Bye-bye now.
Tonight on Robert Klein Time, you'll be seeing some of your favorite superstars. Or will you? 3 top impressionists try to fool your eye and ear as they join Robert tonight at 10. And now, come closer to your set. And don't be nervous. It's only the Alfred Hitchcock Hour. Coming up next on USA.